Hi, it's Nimasha, and in today's video I will be explaining the process of drawing clothes and wrinkles. This video consists of three main parts, which are the forces affecting clothing folds, the 7 types of clothing folds, and finally a demonstration. As for the forces which affect the formation of clothing folds, the underlying form or shape of the body or the object changes how folds are formed in clothes. And then we have gravity, which acts on clothes, which is pretty obvious, and the fabric tends to always fall downwards due to this force. Then there are tension points, which are the origin points of tension in the fabric. Typically, armpits, elbows, knees, chest create tension points in human body. And then the movement of the body also plays a major role. The force forming in a t-shirt of a person who is standing still are quite different from a person who is running or extending hands. Moving on to the types of folds, first we have the innate fold, where the fabric is in rest and a bunch of folds occur according to its placement. And if we hang this fabric from one point, which becomes the tension point, and it forms drop folds. These have kind of a conical shape to them and can be found in some skirts and looser clothes. And you probably noticed these folding curtains, which are cylindrical or semi-cylindrical in shape, and they are known as pipe folds. And if we hang a fabric from 2 points, which will lead to the shape, which is known as the diap folds. These are more like U-shaped and these folds have volume to it. The tension points can be in same height or in different heights, and the fabric gathers more towards a lower tension point if the tension points are in different heights. And then we have zigzag folds. These are found in the fabric that are resting and not in tight contact with the body. You can specially find these in elbow areas and in the fabric that gather around the cuff area. These folds form X, Y, and C or N-shaped folds around arms and legs. The spiral folds are much similar to the zigzag folds. These are curvier in shape rather than triangular shapes in zigzag folds. When the fabric is twisting due to the movement of the body, it forms these type of folds. In stretched arms, and when someone rotates their arms, spiral folds occur, and also you can see these in pulled up sleeves. Finally, we have the half loop folds. These are very prominent in most types of clothing, specifically in joints such as knees and elbows. These start from the point where the bending occurs and then flows from there. One side is compressed and the other side is stretched. Folds start from the compressed part and flows to the stretched part. In this demo, you will get an idea about how we can place different types of folds in an outfit. So here I am drawing a softer fabric which is oversized, and here it forms more softer curvier lines, and in the places that the fabric gathers the most, like around the cuff area, you can place more wrinkles. When placing wrinkles, first you have to observe and identify the tension point. Then you have to consider the type of the material. Thick materials form less force in comparison to the thin materials. And then you can figure out where to draw force and the shape of the force. And in this figure, I am drawing a suit, which is more of a thicker, stiff fabric, where it does not form a lot of wrinkles, and also the folds are more triangular and has geometrical shapes to it, and straighter looking when compared with soft fabrics. It's important not to draw too much random force, especially if it is a thick and stiff material, to keep it more realistic. And in this female figure, I am drawing a T-shape which is well fitted. You can see the formation of folds around the stretched arm, and the folds start from the chest area, as it is also a tension point in this occasion. As this material is thin, it tends to follow the body shape underneath. It's always better to start off with a sketch of the body instead of drawing the clothes right away. I fill these with the base color and then block out the shadows. Follow up by airbrushing some parts where the light doesn't reach much to make a softer gradient type look, and then I add the highlights. I will be doing a separate video on rendering clothes, so stay tuned and thank you for watching this video. See you soon.